What's up, you guys? In today's video, we're gonna wrap up the benefits of ashwagandha. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. Holistically, we discuss all things health and wellness. I'm Dr. Maximus, an ECFMG certified doctor of medicine, here to help you supplement your health needs. But you could just call me Max. So guys, in my last video on ashwagandha, we discussed benefits like chronic stress, anxiety and depression, cognition, and ashwagandha's antioxidant capacity. So if you haven't already, go back, watch that video. I know it's a long one, but this one will definitely cover the rest of the benefits. All right, guys, like I said, let's get into the benefits. So the first benefit we're gonna be talking about is ashwagandha's benefits when it comes to thyroid and liver health. Now, ashwagandha can be particularly beneficial when it comes to hypothyroidism. Now, hypothyroidism is on everyone's radar. Everyone knows someone who has it, or maybe if you're watching this video, you might have it yourself. So let's take a look at what the symptoms of hypothyroidism are. Most people with hypothyroidism report having fatigue and weakness, weight gain, cold intolerance, dry skin, and constipation. Now, there are a lot of other side effects that hypothyroidism has, but those are generally the main ones that people report. Now, let's check out what ashwagandha can do for hypothyroidism. So ashwagandha can directly stimulate the thyroid gland into producing more T4 by 111%. Now, T4 is one of two thyroid hormones. There's T4 and T3, and T4 is the less active form, and most of it is produced directly in the thyroid gland. Now, when it comes to T3, guys, it's got a lesser effect. It produces only about 18% increase in T3, and that's because most of T3, which is the more active form of thyroid hormones, is produced actually outside of the liver from converting T4 into T3. Now, this increase in T4 is where the liver benefits come in, because this increase in T4 has been shown to correlate with an increase in antioxidant enzyme production in the liver. So we're seeing superoxide dismutase and catalase levels go up in the liver. And what they're gonna go do is scavenge those free radicals in the liver, which are oxidizing our fat, a process known as lipid peroxidation. And this is essentially where fat becomes rancid in our own body, just like it does like with cooking oil. And essentially what ashwagandha is gonna do is it's gonna regulate our thyroid levels, and it's going to protect our liver as a result. All right, you guys, on to the next benefit of ashwagandha, which is its anti-inflammatory effects. Now, everyone suffers with inflammation. I myself suffer with arthritis and tendinitis, and I got those as a result of being extremely overweight. I have lost a lot of weight, but I still do suffer with those conditions, particularly in my forearms. So it's really important that we get inflammation under check, because inflammation can have a lot of negative side effects in our body. So let's take a look at what ashwagandha can do for inflammation. So ashwagandha can decrease inflammatory markers and proteins just as effectively as a lot of over-the-counter anti-inflammatory drugs. In fact, actually, another cool fact is that ashwagandha has been shown to be better at reducing scar tissue, swelling, and bone damage comparable to the very powerful anti-inflammatory drug hydrocortisone, which is a steroid. It can also reduce significantly disability scores and pain scores when it comes to certain human trials. We've seen that, as well as it's thought to do all of this by inhibiting the same enzymes that drugs like aspirin and ibuprofen do. It's called the cyclooxygenase enzyme. You don't really need to worry about that, but that's just the enzyme that those medications target. So what we're thinking here is that ashwagandha works in the same way to lower inflammation in the body. All right, you guys, now on to the next benefit of ashwagandha, which is its immunity boosting benefits. So we all get sick, and we know these last couple of years how important it is to have a bomb-ass immunity. So essentially, you know, for some people, unfortunately, not having a strong immunity can mean the difference between life and death. Now, ashwagandha has some great benefits when it comes to ramping up that immune system, guys, and let's look at some of those. Now, ashwagandha has been shown to alleviate some of the symptoms caused by allergies, which are mediated by the immune system. So those are particularly type 4 delayed hypersensitivity reactions. Now, don't worry about what that means. Essentially, what I want you to remember is that there is a type of allergy called contact dermatitis. This is where you come into contact with something and it causes you to have a rash. I want you to think of two specific things: a nickel allergy and poison ivy. So ashwagandha has been shown to be beneficial in helping to alleviate those allergic reactions. When it comes to a more serious condition when it comes to immunity, such as myelosuppression, ashwagandha has been shown to be extremely beneficial for myelosuppression. Now, myelosuppression is when the bone marrow cannot produce most of any of all the kinds of cells that it produces. So you might be thinking like, okay, relax there, buddy, I don't have myelosuppression. How does this benefit me? Well, think about this. If ashwagandha can benefit myelosuppression by increasing red blood cell count, white blood cell count, hemoglobin, platelets, and body weight in patients with myelosuppression, imagine what it can do for a healthy individual or someone with a minimally compromised immune system. So that's what I mean by ashwagandha's got some strong immune ramping qualities, guys. All right, you guys, on to the next benefit of ashwagandha, which is its cholesterol and blood sugar regulating benefits. So with heart disease and diabetes on the rise these days, it is that much more and more important for us to get our lifestyle habits under control and to incorporate things into our diet to reduce our risk of developing these conditions. So let's see how ashwagandha can benefit us when it comes to those conditions. So ashwagandha can decrease, guys, the total amount of fat within our blood, also called our total blood lipids. It's also been shown to reduce LDL cholesterol levels, which some people call the bad cholesterol, as well as triglycerides in people eating a high-fat diet in just as little as 7 weeks. Now, ashwagandha has been shown to also increase HDL cholesterol, which is the good kind of cholesterol, as some people refer to it, and also as little as 7 weeks. Now, when it comes to regulating blood sugar, guys, ashwagandha has been shown to be just as effective as some pharmaceutical drugs when it comes to treating blood sugar or diabetes, like metformin. So these are some awesome benefits of ashwagandha. All right, you guys, last but not least, we're going to be talking about ashwagandha's heart and lung benefits. Like I said before, with heart disease on the rise, it's no wonder we're seeing lung disease on the rise as well. So we want to make sure that we modify our lifestyle habits and get our risk factors under control. Now, let's see how we can incorporate ashwagandha and what ashwagandha can do for those health benefits. So ashwagandha, guys, has some alkaloids in them which can help promote better blood pressure, better blood flow, better heart rate, and stimulate breathing. And they do this by producing antioxidants in our heart and lung tissue. Again, guys, I don't know if you've noticed this theme when it comes to ashwagandha, but ashwagandha's got loads of antioxidant properties which seem to be delivering these health benefits. Now, you guys, that wraps up my discussion on ashwagandha's health benefits. I really hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys thought about this video, and leave me some comments suggesting things I can improve on and video topics that you guys want to see happen on the channel. So go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Ring that notification bell so you get notified on when I release my next videos. And don't forget, guys, to always supplement and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.